Hello and welcome to TalkFCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys, for a news roundup coming up for you today, and we do have a wide range of topics for discussion, starting first and foremost with Lionel Messi and his relationship right now with President Bartomeu. Lots to talk about there and a few things to clear up. I'm also going to be talking about the injury latest on Messi, on Suárez, Dembele, exactly how they're recovering and when we might expect to see them again, and there's also something more about Ousmane Dembele, more about his future, more about this season at Barcelona. It's all coming up. Let's get right to it. Come on. But I want to start first and foremost by discussing this photo here, which reportedly is a leak photo of Barcelona's third shirt this season. And I have to say, when I saw that, I thought, what a beautiful looking strip that is. And I really do believe that, because Nike this season have released a lot of retro third kits. And I do think this is going to be the Barcelona kit for the coming season, our third shirt. And it looks terrific. And I actually checked with my good friends there at Golazo Jersey, and they've told me, yes, this looks like it's going to be the third shirt. And when it does drop, they are ready to release it, and you guys can get it from them. And I am recommending them here, and I've always said anybody that I recommend in my videos is because I truly believe that it would be of use to you guys, and exactly the same here. GolazoJersey.com, they sell replica shirts at fantastic prices, and most importantly, the quality is superb. Last season, I got the home shirt, I got the away shirt from them. They were player issue shirts, and they felt incredible. They were absolutely brilliant. And this season, I've got the home and away once again, and also they sent me a classic Ronaldinho shirt, and it had everything. The Champions League badges, had the Champions League final inscription. They are fantastic. Trust me, guys, you won't regret it. And if you do want to use Golazo Jersey, if you do want to get some kits, down there in the description below is a link that you can use, which will help me enormously. If you do want to buy it, that is the place to do it. GolazoJersey.com, and that third kit, that should be coming up very, very soon. It looks good. And most likely we'll be using that third shirt indeed in the Champions League this season, which brings me swiftly on now to Barcelona's official announcement of the squad they have selected for the group stages against Borussia Dortmund, Inter and Slavia Prague. They had to select the players that we want to see in the Champions League this season. There's an A list and there's a B list, and the B players are mostly on that B list. And I wanted to clear this up because a lot of people were saying, look, Riqui Puig hasn't been included in the Champions League squad. That is not correct right here, because the A list consists of Ter Stegen, Neto, Semedo, Piqué, Todibo, Longley, Wage, Alba, Roberto, Umtiti, Firpo, Rakitic, Busquets, Arthur, Alenia, De Jong, Vidal, Suárez, Messi, Dembele, Griezmann, Hiroki Abe, Araujo, and Sarsanedes there in the A list. Now, the reason that Hiroki Abe and Araujo and Sarsanedes are actually in that squad is simply because they didn't qualify for that B list, because Abe and Araujo have not been at the club long enough, whereas Sarsanedes is over the age of 21. On the B list, though, are the following players who are also qualified to play in the Champions League: Iñaki Peña, Arnau Tenas, Guillem, Dani Mora, Riqui Puig, Alex Collado, Carlos Perez, Abel Ruiz, and Ansu Fati. So all of the players that I've just mentioned will be eligible and have been selected by Barcelona to play in the Champions League in the group stage. And speaking of the biggest competitions, FIFA have officially shortlisted their 55 players that are up for the nomination for the Men's World 11 of 2019, and some Barcelona players have made that cut. Ter Stegen, Alba, Piqué, Busquets, Frenkie de Jong, Arthur Melo, Arturo Vidal, Ivan Rakitic, Luis Suárez, Antoine Griezmann and Lionel Messi have all been shortlisted there for the Men's World 11. But I want to talk now about this story that has been breaking over the past few days with regard to Messi and Bartomeu and their relationship, really, because reports have been stating in Spain, starting with Sport with MD and also Cadena Ser, that basically say right now there's a bit of a coldness between Messi and Bartomeu, and Cadena Ser particularly have all pointed that towards Neymar. They're basically saying that Messi now is very angry, he's very cold towards Bartomeu because he failed to bring back Neymar, and that is the reason that Messi is so angry with the current president. What I want to say there is, absolutely not the case. Messi might be angry with Bartomeu, Messi might have reservations about Bartomeu, and I think, to be honest, that would be justified. But it's not all about Neymar. Don't make out here, the Spanish media want to make out that Messi really wanted Neymar and now he's going to go on some sort of strike because we haven't got him. That is not true. Yes, Messi probably did want Neymar to come back. Messi is still good friends with Neymar. Messi combined brilliantly with Neymar. He probably did want him to return, but no more so than anyone else. Gerard Piqué has spoken publicly about Neymar returning. Did they mention him? No, they didn't. Luis Suárez yesterday, he said Neymar tried everything to return. He did everything he could, but we didn't let him come back. Suárez there, talking about Neymar, was that mentioned? No, it wasn't. Messi hasn't even spoken publicly about Neymar, but still, his name is always dragged into it, like Messi is making these kind of demands when it's simply not true. Messi has not, Messi will not demand anything of the club. He doesn't abuse his power. He never, ever has done. And I do believe it's really, really unfair when Messi is dragged into these kind of things and he's painted as this kind of villain that's always making these demands, that's always really making sure that everything is about him, when it couldn't be further from the truth. And that's why I wanted to clear that up. Because in that article, it basically said at the UEFA Gala in Monaco last week, Bartomeu completely avoided contact with Messi, and Messi didn't even talk to him in that gala, and that was all because of Neymar. But what I want to say right there and then is, during that gala, when Bartomeu was in Monaco, we were in the prime position to actually sign Neymar. At that point, things were looking very, very good. So why would you say there that at that point, Neymar was the reason that it was so cold between them? That is not true. At that point, we were very, very close to actually signing Neymar, and for that reason, what they're saying right now, it's completely false about Messi. But I also want to give you an update here on the injuries right now, guys. Of course, Messi is one of those on the sidelines right now. Also, of course, is his good friend Luis Suárez. What I want to say here, come out this morning from MD. They say that Messi is ahead of Suárez right now. Messi is on course to return first. Out of all the injured players, Messi is the one who's ahead in his recovery. Suárez there is just behind. And according to reports there, next week, there's going to be a training session scheduled just before that game against Valencia, and they're going to test both of them. They're going to see there whether Messi is ready. It looks like he probably should be. Hopefully he will be. And also Suárez will be monitored in the training sessions leading up to that point. They say that Junior Firpo is fully recovered. He picked a bit of a knee strain before the international break. He is fully back though. He's going to be fine to take on Valencia. And Ousmane Dembele, they say though, is the furthest behind. He's one of those who's still catching up. He's still got some time to go, and he's not going to be in contention to face Valencia. And I just want to finish here by talking a bit more about Ousmane Dembele, of course, because he was one of those players who was reportedly involved in that Neymar deal. He could have been going to Paris Saint-Germain, but he straight up said no. He said, look, I am not leaving. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, I'm staying at Barcelona. He blocked that transfer, and as a result of that, there was a bit of unease really on how Dembele would be reacted to by the board at Barcelona, by his teammates, the fact that he was the one really that put the brakes on that Neymar back to Barcelona move. However, according to MD this morning and also L'Equipe in France, things look good right now regarding Dembele. The club are not going to be nasty to him. They're not going to really cast him out or do anything bad because of his actions and not leaving. Because to be fair, he was well within his rights to stay. He is under contract. He didn't have to do anything that he didn't want to do. And according to MD here, the club are going to seek something with Dembele so that he can reach his best possible level. They're going to give him very close attention. They're going to help him if needed. The club are not going to blame him for rejecting a move to PSG. And instead, MD say they want to do the absolute best for Dembele to succeed at Barca. And that's what we want. And to be honest, it shouldn't just come from the club. It has to as well come from Dembele. He now has to say, look, I wanted to stay, so prove yourself. Go out there and prove why you should be the one wearing that Barca shirt. Not Neymar, why you should be the one out there playing for your dream club. And according to L'Equipe here, Dembele apparently rejected PSG because he wants to succeed. He wants to be a success here. Despite what you may hear, despite about the attitude problems that you may be led to believe, Dembele, at the end of the day, does want to be a success here. He's very determined, and he is at the club that he feels the club of his dreams. If that is the case, if Dembele really, really wants this, let's see that. When you're back on the field, take those chances, apply yourself in training, make sure you're at the maximum possible level you can be, and for sure, the talent is there for you to be great. And just what we do in today's news roundup, guys, a quick thing for you here on the subject of Bartomeu. Tomorrow with Barca TV, Bartomeu will be sitting down and doing an interview, and basically, big things are going to be discussed. Neymar, without question, is going to be one of the topics, and tomorrow, from Bartomeu himself, we should get a few insights, and that one there might be one to keep an eye on. And so that is that there, guys, for today's news roundup. Please let me know, as always, what your thoughts are in the comments down below. What do you think of the Messi-Bartomeu situation? Do you read much into that? Do you believe that it's anything at all to do with Neymar? And also, of course, let me know on the injury front, also there on Ousmane Dembele. And like I say, if you do want to get yourself some kits, some very nice ones at that, Golaça jersey is the place to go. That's my recommendation. Thanks as always for watching, guys. Thank you as always for your incredible support. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.